Hi and welcome, thank you for joining me. Today what I want to do is show you one really cool blues lick, okay? It's one that you can use to impress people, yourself, your friends, your family. If anybody ever says, oh, play me a tune, you can just play the blues. And this is a nice little lick you can throw in. I'm going to show you the very, very simple version and a bit more of a fancy version where you could spice it up, okay? It's going to be a call and answer type blues, so we're going to do some rhythm and some lead as well, which makes it sound really fun, okay? So this is the general idea of what we're going to do. Turnarounds, some cool stuff on the 5 and the 4, but let's just start off nice and simple because I don't want to overwhelm you, okay? So we start off, we've got the shuffle and it's in the key of E. We're just going to do open low E, fret 2, 4, 2 on the A string. So it's open low E, 2, 4, 2, and then repeat, and then hit the open low E and stop the sound. That is bar 1 plus the first beat of bar 2. So it's like this. Okay, then we're going to go into the lick, which is fret 4 of the G string. And you want to play this with attitude, by the way. Robbie Robertson, I saw an interview with him, you know, from the guy from the band. And he was talking about how he created a song, The Weight, I think it was called. And it was just attitude. He said it was all attitude. It wasn't like I was just going... I was doing it with attitude, and that's what you want with this sort of thing. So learn it precisely and then put some attitude in. Okay, so the notes are fret 4 on the G string, 3 of the B, back to 4 of the G, okay, and then 0, 2, 0 on the G. So it's just 4 of the G, 3 of the B, 4 of the G. That's the first half. Then 0, 2, 0 on G. So it's very simple, but the attitude comes from sliding into that first note. Plucking a bit harder, getting closer to the bridge, I find, you know, gives you a nice strong tone. And if you make an error like that, don't worry about it, we all do. And then you put it with the shuffle. And then we could spice it up with some embellishments as well after. If you want to count it out to get the time in, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. There's a big stop on 1, the 1 in bar 2. 1, that, and then you come in on beat 2 for that. So you got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and okay, without me counting. Okay, it's a bit John Lee Hooker inspired as well, you know, this little riff. But it's fun and it's not too difficult because anyone can play that with a bit of practice. It's just 6 notes. And then you get in the shuffle. The shuffle's really popular. I like to play it like this because it's very melodic. You can play the shuffle like... whichever you prefer, you could play this piece. But then what we can do is spice that up by, instead of doing, we can add extra notes in at the end. So instead of doing 2-0 at the end, we can do a quick triplet of 3-2-0. So we're replacing the 2 notes with 3, so it'll be faster. And that 3 notes is just 3-2-0 on the G. Okay, and you can do pull-offs, or you can pick each note. It's 3-2-0. So with the first bit, still be the 4 on the G, 3 of the B, 4 of the G, open, G, and then it's just 3-2-0. So it'd be. Okay. There you go, and that's it. You could just play about with those 2 licks of. That open G, and with a shuffle, I like that lick, it's just a nice little one, and you can even vary it as well. So instead of doing this, the standard version of the lick, you could do this, where I just replace the penultimate note, which is second fret of the G string, I replaced it with second fret of the D. So I did that, and then at the end, after that open G, fret 2 of the D, open G. Okay, it's a little bit tricky because it means you've got one more string to play, an extra string, so you can cause errors with the picking hand. So that's why I'm keeping it simple and just doing that because that's the simplest way of playing this lick. But okay, so you do it on the E chord, and then you can do it on the E chord again, and then you can do it on the A chord. So it's the same things with the A chord. So we just do the open A, and 2 4 2 on the D string. So everything's just dropped down a string. And then you hit the A string for that stop at the end. And you can even do the extra lick if you want. And then back to the E chord. Okay, and then we're going to go and change it up now. And so I'd work on that for a while because that's the first 8 bars. But the last 4 bars, we're going to just jazz it up a little bit by doing this. Okay, so what are we doing there? Well, when we get to the 5 chord, as you probably know in the 12 bar blues, you have the 1, the 4 and the 5. The 1 is the E. And the 4 is the A. The 5 is the B. Okay, so when we get to the 5 chord, which is what we're going to do now, after the E, E, A, E, we're going to go fret 2 of the A string, 4 of the D string, 6 of the D string, and then we're going to go into a new riff, and that's going to be 7 of the D string. Okay, so first 4 notes, 2 on the A, 4, 6, 7 on the D. I use my pinky for that, then I'm going to do this little filler riff. And all that is 7 to 9 on the A string, 7 on the D string, then 9, 7 on the D. So the 1 bar of the B chord is like this. There's quite a lot going on there, that's a tricky bar. But you can just do this if you prefer. So that's 2 on the A, then 4, 6, 4 on the D, and repeat. But I promised you I was going to give you something fun, okay? And this is fun. And then we're going to go to the A chord. This is near the end now, okay? Bar 9. And all that is a nice little fun riff that I've taught on this channel quite a few times in various places in some of the blues videos, and that's open A, 2 4 2 on the D, and then 3 of the A, open A, then 0 1 2 on the D. Check out some of the other videos for that little riff, okay? And the turnaround then at the end is going to be this. Okay, and all that is then is open low E, 4 on the G, 4 on the high E, then 3 on the G, 3 on the high E, and 2 on the same 2 strings, the G and high E. Then we're going to do open G, hammer onto 1, open high E. And then open low E. Then 3 2 on the A. Okay, and then we'll put all that together now. So you might have to watch this video a few times for it all to make sense, but this is the general gist, and you could just play it, use the lick, have a bit of fun, and like I say, just show off with it, you know, do what you want to do with it and just enjoy it. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Right, let's do it. So 1 2 3 4. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's a bit of fun, lots to enjoy with the blues. So many different things, so many little nuggets. There we've done a nice lick in the pentatonic scale, some call and answer type stuff. done a whole 12 bar blues. You don't have to learn it exactly like me, but the main thing is that you have some fun, you enjoy it, you take those principles and you run with it, because that's what it's all about. Blues, whether you're going back to like Robert Johnson, Mississippi John Hurt, John Lee Hooker, Eric Clapton, Joe Bonamassa, people like that, you know, all for the ages of the blues. There's so many different things to enjoy, and that's just one specific style. If you want more from me on the blues, definitely go to fingerstyle101.com/free, because, you know, I send out regular emails, I teach a lot of stuff, and there's a really cool blues work out there. But a lot of my stuff is based around the blues. I love the blues, but I also do finger picking, strumming, folky stuff as well. There's so much to enjoy, especially on the acoustic, which is what I tend to focus on. So if you enjoy this sort of style playing, you want to enjoy your playing, check that out at fingerstyle101.com/free. If you enjoyed this video, do leave a comment, let us know what you think. Have fun with the blues, check out this video here, and thanks so much. Right, cheers, bye bye.